Hey guys, welcome back to the mill. We appreciate you tuning in. We got a little tech tip video for you. Of course, we run a WoodMizer Lt35. We're going to talk about blade tension. Give me just a minute, we'll be right back. Okay guys, we're on this end of the mill. Normally the only reason we're down here is for a blade change. And the downfall of cutting them cookies is you cut through a lot of bark. And the last flat cut I made on that log, it walked on me. So ain't no sense crying about it. Take the blade off, put a sharpen on it. That's what we're gonna do. You guys have never seen a blade change on a WoodMizer? It's pretty simple. This is what they call the drive side. It has the motor. And this side over here is called the driven side. And it's pretty simple because it's driven by the drive side. So, gotta get the buckle off here. It's safer with two people. Yep. Now the way to install this is I'll put my side on first because it don't move. Matthew's side moves, sure. It will move back and forth, not under tension. Yep. We'll lay it up there. Put it in. There you go. There's a groove back here I got my fingers in that I'm setting the depth on the blade to get it close. He's got his side on. He'll go ahead and he'll put tension on it. Now I'm gonna go to the other end of the mill, probably fire it up and run it for just a second, let it self-center, and then I'm gonna check the tension on it with our strain gauge, and we'll be right back to saw. Okay guys, we cranked the mill up and let it self-center the blade. This is our Sterling strain gauge. It's got two pins that lock it to the blade. One is movable, the other one's fixed. So once you got the tension off and you set this one, they recommend at least a half a turn plus rotation on your dial indicator. It's hard to do on this side of the machine. There we go. Lock it down. Re-zero your indicator, and Matthew's going to tension it. Okay, we're reading about 22 thousandths. He's going to let tension off. We'll see if it goes back to 0. And yeah, so he needs to take just a little tension off of it. We want to hit right about 20,000 psi. Can you see it?
It's just a hair above 20.
Yeah, knock it off just a smidge. There you go. Now, before you release it, you need to take the tension off and then release your pins. Okay, and now you can tension it back up. Okay guys, you couldn't see it, but Matthew's over here snapping tension. On this LT35, they don't have a hydraulic gauge or air valve or anything. They just got a cam over tension, and they got this neoprene bushing. You're supposed to be able to look at it and get close, and that's all it ever does, get close. This gets you perfect, right on the money. We run these 45 thousandths turbo 7s at 20,000 psi strain, and that just eliminates issue with that. So if you got any questions about this, drop them in the comments below. I'll try to answer them, but this is how an LT35 works. Now your 40, 50, 70 may be different. Older machines may be a little bit different, but these cam over 35s, that's how they work. But I don't care what mill you got. I recommend the strain gauge to double check your pounds per pounds per square inch using the hydraulic gauge just to verify. So let's get sawing. Okay guys, you seen us go through and explain the changing of a WoodMizer blade and the retensioning of one. I hope this helps. All sawmills that WoodMizers have made over the years are similar but a little different. We covered that already. This 35 may be different than your 40. But you got any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll be glad to answer them. Sorry. Matthew and I really appreciate you watching. Our channel's growing by leaps and bounds, and it's all because of you guys watching our stuff. If it's something you hadn't seen you'd like to see us do, let me know. I mean, we live here every day. I see the beauty of it and don't think nothing of it. Maybe there's something we're not showing that interests you. That's going to be our WoodMizer tech tip on blades. If you don't have a strain gauge, I highly recommend you buying one. It's not a cheap purchase, people. A new one's going to run you $800 to $1,000. I picked mine up used off of eBay, I think for under $400. But we use it on every blade. Every blade. We do not put a blade on here and test it without using a strain gauge, because we don't have the hydraulic valve that you can read PSI on or anything. We got that little neoprene bushing, and I just don't trust it. Because we can take a blade, we can have a blade on here that's tight, take it off, put the next blade on there, and it's actually fractionally shorter. Snap the tension on it, and it's 26,000 PSI because the blade is actually a different length. And as you use these blades, they will stretch a little bit. So just bear that in mind. I hope that helps. Any comments, questions, send them to me. Don't forget to check out Solomon, Third Beard Fishing. We greatly appreciate him helping Matthew out with our videos. That's going to do it, guys. We appreciate you watching, and we'll see you back at the mill.
Thank you for watching. Here's a video selection and a playlist suggestion. Click here to subscribe for more great content. We'll see you at the mill.